Good afternoon, all you fabulous people. Hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas, holidays, New Year, etc., etc. We're back at the Fab Market. We hit 600 subs. Thank you all for your continued support. Yay, another big three-digit number. Let's go for that four-digit number. Um, Code JCH still gets you a free month of premium at Fyendal's collection. And that's about it. Reg side, EA, the few that were down at 92 or 95 have, no, he bumped them up. They basically disappeared at the 90 price point. They're back up to like 180. Don't buy them. They will come back down. Nobody's buying these. Very rarely are they buying these. Let's put it that way. Um, Enigma Marvel, the young one, is up to $75. Pretty crazy for a young Marvel of 2.0 that it is this high. I think this is the highest young Marvel. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but just gorgeous card. I think she's pretty good in Blitz. I don't think she's amazing in Blitz, but Invoke Soraya, the Marvel, went up about $25. They were under 200, which seems like a pretty good price. There's only one here at 225, and then they go to 300. So just heads up there. Zen, Tamer of Purpose, he got bought up to like 120. He was like, oh, there was even some at like 70, 80. So just disappearing from the market. There's only 5 here left. Zen is still pretty good in the meta, I think. He also might get some support from the Hunted. Probably not much, but we'll see. Persuasive Prognosis. The rainbow is up to $50. There's only one here, too. A lot of assassin hype going on. News still very good. Arachne's going to get better. Arachne Marionette, I think, is the newest Arachne. Probably also will use this. This and Just a Nick are pretty crazy, especially with other attack reactions. This isn't even the one that does attack reactions. But it's a 0 cost blue block 3 with a very strong effect. What more do you want for Flesh and Blood? Deck includes Widespread Destruction. The Rainbow Foil EA Majestic is up to $60 again. There was a playset bought here at like $43, and they're gone again. 3 of a Kind. This is, I believe, off the hype of the Ranger spoiler card for the Hunted. You can play this on your opponent's turn and do stuff with it. Seems okay. We'll see what happens with it. But $25 for the Rainbow Foil Unlimited. The non-foil is at $2. I think the non-foil is probably the buy right now. Germinate is up to $15 for the Rainbow Foil. There's not that many left here. There's like 2 play sets left at like under 20, and then they're gone. People are enjoying Florian. The normal is like $6. Still the normal is climbing. Blade Flurry. The cheapest on the market is $30 at Rainbow Foil. That's not even non-foil. So cheapest non-foil is $30 plus shipping. There's a playset here at $30 Rainbow Foil. Pick them up if you want them. They're great value buys. I think there's a lot of upward pressure on this one. +2 to weapons in general. This just seems like an auto include with weapons, or sorry, with warriors. Any two-handed warrior weapon or thing that you can swing twice. This is a very good card. It's 0 cost block 3, 0 for 4, react. So it just got everything warrior really wants for it. And it's weapon generic, so it doesn't include sword, or it includes every weapon. So daggers, axes, swords, etc. Nazareth, the Soul Harrower Marvel, went up. It was down to like 25, 20, and it's up to $30. Max Nitro Cold Foil Promo. This is up to $200. These were down to like $60. They seem really rare. I didn't even know what this is from, and I had to look it up. So Flesh and Blood has a promo listing site or tab. in here. I just typically type into Google Fab TCG promos and it brings up the page. But basically, Max Nitro promo is a Bright Light Season Calling Bounty Events exclusive. So I'm guessing this was like a side event. Correct me in the comments down below kind of what event this was associated with, but I'm guessing these are pretty rare because there is only 2 on the market and there's only been 2 sold. So 4 total listings on TCG Player since last year. Seems really low, which is very interesting that this young hero is so rare. A young cold foil hero is so rare. Anyway, Figment of Judgment, the non-foil is up to $7.50. These are pretty rare. They're like 1 a box, or the Figments in general, the non-foils, are about 1 a box. If Prism becomes pretty crazy, I think the Figments just have a lot of room to go up. They're all pretty cheap right now. Any of them under $10 I think is a pretty good buy. Especially these under $5 are no-brainers. You're gonna run most of them anyway, unless something changes. What does surprise me is Archangel of War being the most expensive one. I think Erudition and Protection are the 2 best that I've run into. Excuse me, sorry. Got a little head cold getting over. Quicksilver Dagger, the cold foil promo is up to $6. No surprise here after Fang announcement of a Dagger Warrior, basically. These did go up and then they came back down, so I just keep an eye on these. I don't think Fang is going to want to use these. They'll probably use a Draconic Dagger, but maybe this is 1 Draconic Dagger, 1 Quicksilver Dagger kind of thing. We shall see. There's a lot unknown on Fang in the Dagger Warrior aspect because there's not that much in the card pool. Plan for the worst. Another of the cards that wants to be played from the new Ranger D-React in the Hunted. The Rainbow Foil is up to $5 for an expansion slot card. Still seems pretty affordable, but it is climbing. Just wanted to throw that out there. Poison the Well is down to $6. There's one here at $6. There's a ton here at Tyler Righteous Gaming at $8. I think if the meta slows down, Verdance is gonna. I think all the Earth heroes do some kind of life gain. I just don't think this not having a block is the real kind of downside to this card. So it's blue effect. Really, you just park this in Arsenal and hope it doesn't get blown up, basically, and then you. So I don't think it's that great. It's a $5 sideboard card, but the more prevalent the Earth Heroes come in and Counter Blessings comes in to the meta, the more this card I think is needed. Maybe just a 1 of copy, just to kind of hold, if not 2 copies. But I don't think you ever want 3. Just wanted to throw that out there. Precision Press, excuse me. Blue, the non-foil is down to, there's a playset for under $2, and then it basically goes up to like $2 for, there's not that many left on the market of the non-foil at low. The $2.50 is pretty much the cheapest it's been for a little bit for the rainbow foil. It's just been on a steady rise. A Dynasty, Rainbow Foil rares and commons, watch out. If they're getting played, they disappear from the market and start to climb. There is even not that many here of Rainbow Foils, but $2.50, and then they go up to $5 basically for a playset, or per playset. Moderately played Concealed Blade, just under $20. Then they go back to $50. We pointed this out that they were $50 just a little bit ago. Codex of Frailty, the Rainbow Foil. These are pretty generous, in my opinion, considering the next highest is at 105, and then they were 203 last week. None have sold over like 110. Pretty good price, I think, for the Rainbow Foils. The other thing to keep noted on this, we are due Ranger support I think next set or armory deck coming up, that Codex of Frailty is hard to ignore in a deck. For Ranger or Assassin, I think it's pretty much just an auto include. So Rainbow Foils being at $91, I think is a pretty good deal. The non-foil is at $82, $84. So basically for $5 more, you get a rainbow foil, which is just insane. Yeah, Miraging Metamorph is basically at its low of over the year of $11, $12. Just wanted to throw that out there. The rainbow foil, what's the rainbow foil at? I didn't look. It is not quite to its low, but the non-foil I think at $12 is a steal right now. One of the stronger illusionist cards, especially when you're using auras. But a 1 for 7 is pretty hard to ignore, as well as with a 3 block. 12 Petal Kasaya. The cold foil extended art is down to $30. I thought this was a pretty good buy. Cold foil legendaries under $30 is wild. Trench of the Sunken Treasure, cold foil. This does have the EA cold foil, but for $16, it's hard to go wrong when the rainbow foil is $10. Or no, it's even $15. Buy the cold foil. Lightly played cold foil. I think that's a steal right now. Censor, the rainbow foil. This is a generic. Is up to $40. It came down a little bit. It was up to $50. None have really sold since 22. Just wanted to put that on the radar. There's no inventory basically. The non-foil is up to nearly $20. I think we mentioned this previously, but there is 10 listings total, and not even probably 5 playsets total across the whole board. Pretty crazy. Vincent, the adult Judge cold foil promo, is down a little bit. It was up to like 670, yeah, and then it came down to like 530. I still think you probably wait on this one. Last purchase was 450. I would say it's getting to that point, but my target price if I was looking for one of these would be like 400 to 500. And I definitely wouldn't be buying from TCG Player. I'd try to buy from someone private, so that way you can kind of avoid fees and stuff like that. And as well as see the card and its condition. Command and Conquer. I wanted to discuss this a little bit. The non-foil Unlimited has less listings than the Rainbow Foil. Currently, there is 10, I think, total. Hold on, this has to load. I think there's 10 total, 8 total non-foil Unlimited Command and Conquers, and the Rainbow Foil, I think there's like 14 if I remember correctly. 14. So nearly double the amount of cards Rainbow Foil. Another thing to note is the Rainbow Foil is $250 basically. It's still kind of holding that price. None have sold since 160 basically. This is definitely a card to watch right now. Pretty crazy. The other thing I wanted to bring up, the first edition normal is nearly the same price as the unlimited normal, at least for a little bit. There's a playset here at like 105, 110. These are a steal considering the first edition non-foils, well, first edition in general comparatively to either version, is the 10 times rarer than the unlimited version for basically the same price. Just absolutely crazy. If you're going to buy CNCs right now, buy the first edition normals. I'd wait on the rainbow foils, but just absolute steal right here. Next, I wanted to talk about Tunic. Tunic is also kind of the card to watch right now. There is about 10 total Tunics before all of the, or maybe it's a little more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10 total black border Tunics before it is up to $200 on the non-foils. The rainbow foil is at 230. Well, 235, and then it goes to 240. And I still think the rainbow foil is the buy, but the other one I would buy right now, if you're buying in the market for a Tunic at all, a first edition crewneck, if you're gonna buy a non-foil tunic, I think is a steal. At like $200. You could probably even find some for like 180, 190. Those are extremely rare as well, but they're just non-foil tunics with the crew symbol at the bottom filled in. Just wanted to throw that out there. Tunic is always kind of on the watch, but rainbow foil tunic's down a little bit from where it was. That's why I brought up on my radar. And last but certainly not least, one of the steals of the week is cold foil gauntlets of Iron Will at $50 shipped. The rainbow foil is $40. So $10 more, you get a cold foil for basically being 3 times as rare. Thank you all for your continued support. We're going to keep plowing away into this year. Hope you guys have a successful start to your 2025. And we'll just keep at it. Thank you. Bye.